Yeah, I think this brightness should do it. Auto game save feature. Hope you've all been doing well and you all enjoyed the stream of me being an asshole to others. Uh, I really gotta fix that bad habit of mine being an asshole. Hi, Yos! Hello there! I was just starting my intro and stuff. Hello there, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed seeing me be an asshole when I actually was not planning on being an asshole. It just kind of happened. I don't know why. I'm a horrible person. That's why I'm always all alone. But anyway, hi! Thank you, Eos. By the way, Eos, I wanted to ask you something. I still, it was about the clipping thing you mentioned. I still need help with that. And also, if you will be willing to clip my stream in exchange for green paper. Hello, Malaya the villain. And hello, everyone else who's rated. For those who do not know, because I haven't streamed in a while, I am Nubis. I am currently Sleepy Nubis, but I am currently on a hiatus and will be rebranding sometime next year. I'm still just keeping the Sleepy Nubis name because I don't want to go through the trouble of changing everything when I don't know how I'll be. It'll be a soft rebrand because I don't plan on getting another model or anything yet or outfit because it's too expensive. Maybe if I get a better job, I'll splurge. But anyway, I've been having.
I trust this will suffice.
That seems.
God smiles upon the generous.
Yes, it's English dub. Suffer fishes.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Hey, European fantasy.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh.
Oh, the fuck happened with the old guy?
Long ago. You should have done the same.
God, this guy's pauldrons are huge. I think he's overcompensating for something.
Will perish alongside you.
Alright. Thank you, Eos. I forgot what I was talking about.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within the wall without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
Oh, hey!
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon.
Well,
And only a king
so he's
may
a
wield
traitor.
the royal scepter. The very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
So he just wanted the throne, and he already has it. Usually, this is the type of stuff that doesn't get revealed until
Here
like
begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we
ReFantazio.
have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version.
Rip.
Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
Oh, Malaya bullying. We should invite her into the group chat so we can just make a group chat of VTubers we can all collab with. Okay then. Buy now. I already bought it. ReFantazio. Okay. Doesn't look like my frames are dying too much. Okay, let's go ahead and enter. I'm gonna invite her.
Who's there? I can feel
She doesn't have me in my friend list. Okay.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Does our world pique your...
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name?
Wait, why am I typing it on the Discord? Sorry to hear that, EOS.
Who you really are.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna go ahead and mute Discord because the notifications are taking me out of the game. These guys are doing post-stream conversations without me, leaving me out of everything. Okay. Okay. Is everything muted? Yes. Your Twitch bot didn't save. No, it did not save. Well, his didn't. I can give you mine if you share the clip with me.
My eyes across a strange threshold.
Who you really are. The one who meets my eyes. Strange. Who are you who shall guide the protagonist? Sleepy Nubis. No, I can't type my full name! Nubis. Your name is indeed Nubis. You will name the protagonist later.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Okay, but who is this guy? Is this the equivalent of Igor?
It's a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
I mean, yeah, you're a video
Can
game.
it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you?
No, because it could be a potential alternate universe.
If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not
More
always.
than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
This guy's already making me dizzy. That or it's the stomach ache.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us.
Actually, it's more like
I'm
nausea
thoroughly
than
invested
stomach
now
ache.
myself. So, let this tale begin.
You know what? Ooh. You cannot select this mode yet. What the hell? I want to commit regicide. Fine, hard. I'm an experienced adventurer, damn it. That's actually one of the concept for my rebrand, Adventurer Nubis. Or Dreamy
Looks
Nubis.
like we're in the clear.
Dreaming myself into new
The
reality.
capital's just through this desert.
Hey, it's a fairy.
Is it true then? The king is dead.
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Oh my god, we have such an
Monsters,
adorable
huh?
protagonist.
I've certainly been hearing the stories. To say nothing of the vacant throne.
Eh.
There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
I need this guy in a maid outfit. Just like the Shin Megami Tensei boys.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Yeah. Yeah, abuse of power, we get it.
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving.
What even is happening?
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
What do you mean an elder?
No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Oh no. Don't worry, Eos. None of us know what's going on. In your case, it's probably just Twitch being Twitch. It happened to me once. It erased all of my VODs and highlights. Rip.
A fallen lie. That's all to get stuck like us.
Okay, elf lady.
I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside.
Eos is the bunny of the dog world. Yes, Eos is the bunny of the dog world, not me. I'm just the dog of the dog world.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
I mean, sure, but fuck you, Knight. But anyway. Anyway, Eos, don't worry too much about it. Twitch does shit like that. Like, I had a lot of VODs that I completely saved using the highlight trick, and they all disappeared one day. Like, between June and May. Like, May 31st to June 2nd. And I still don't know what happened. I sent messages and email and shit, and nothing. They just told me, oh, only you have access to that sort of thing. Okay, but then who did it? Because all of my stuff got deleted, including my recent streams. They even had the proof that I did stream recently and I did save it, but not why it disappeared.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
And what mission? Give me context. I need context.
Come on. This is no time for jokes.
What even is it, Elda?
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Okay, but can you at least tell me what our mission is, who we are? World building, bitch! World build!
We'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though. So that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Hold R2 while moving to dash. And circle to dodge. Some action you can perform and their corresponding control are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the mini-map to see which way to go. You can use the... Okay.
Let's go.
Also, wait, is this not a turn-based JRPG?
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Well, I mean, we need to fight.
Watch out!
Yeah. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Well, with you screaming, they sure will.
Okay. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Not to nag.
I'm sorry.
Wow, okay.
Wake up! Answer me!
Fantasy is dead. Oh god, we killed the fantasy.
Okay.
This truly was our final fantasy.
Watch out! Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Okay, but like, how? What do I do if I can't fight
Stay
them?
vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Hyenas. Oh no!
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Can I like not kill anything?
Look!
Narc. I just went to your stream, looked up videos, and the bot is there for me. What does snark mean? Eos, did you happen to not refresh?
But you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Oh my god, our voice is still adorable.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
To be fair, it is a good thing.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
And what is the usual spells?
Right.
It says, though music is playing directly in my mind, the effect of Gallicus magic
was
is
the first
inspiring.
magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Wait, seriously? She's just our jukebox? Hell, hey, look.
Over there.
That's the road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Tra is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Ah, all those packs of monsters.
Pretty standard.
I wonder if we can at least hit this one. Okay. No. Run. What's in here?
Like this.
There's an item. Medicinal herb.
Hey, your health is dangerously low. Watch it.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Where am I even going?
Strong ones ahead.
Wait, okay, I stopped. Oh, those shits are level 8.
Vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Uh-oh, this is bad. What's going on? Oh no, the baby is hurt.
Run for it!
That's what we've been doing all this time already.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations.
Okay.
All blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king.
Oh, we're finally getting that lore building.
Anxiety raised dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Okay. Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy be empowered. Hear my witch and come forth thy Let's skip. The first one lasted an eternity. The second one just immediately left. Fuckers.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
So I'm guessing like fairies aren't common, but that's why we hit her, but also she is, and that's why she's just flying around willy-nilly in the public. Oh my god, a couple out in the open. Why can't it be two boys?
Get on with it,
Oh
man.
no!
Drop the dog! Hang him dead!
No!
Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
God damn.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Okay, but focused on what? What is our mission?
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Okay, but what is an Elder? I've seen dog boys, I've seen cat boys, I've seen elf ladies, and a fairy, and humans.
The capital's incredible. Just look at
And
all
the
the
dragon
different
people.
tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else.
I'm guessing those are the dragons and elves.
Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Oh yeah,
Careful who
you
hears
think?
you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Okay. So...
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
Wait,
We've
what?
done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold up? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
Wait, are we actually being asked to murder Count Louise for murdering?
You infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there.
Oh, okay.
This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay, but who's your contact?
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
Oh my god, is this a ship? Can we ship them?
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative.
Uh-huh.
Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Uh-huh. Okay, now can we actually walk there? Or Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and asking for advice. Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, pressing triangle. Gallica always has a good idea, or so she thinks. Press up in safe area in town to save.
What will I do?
There we go.
Let's go see.
We don't have time for detours right now. If you're lost, check your map. Just go straight down to Main Street and you should find the recruitment center.
Whatever will I do?
Peace. I hope Count Louise gets control of the army again. Look, there's an Elder. Even those people are coming out for the royal funeral. Oh my god, they're gossiping about me. I'm just so stylish and cute.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Okay, so this is the... No, I want one.
No, I want one for myself.
I want to be a magic caster.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
I mean, that's better than most.
Cease. A fairy and an elden child.
Who is this lady?
Are you new to our fair city?
I love the design, but shady woman. Like, come on, game, at least let me form my own opinion before you start screaming, this lady is evil, do not trust her. Or, wait, is she the shopkeeper?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Oh, so she is the shopkeeper.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter.
Okay, so
And in the
everything is just
king's
a copy of that.
It was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now, another question. We have all these 7 kingdoms and all that, but like, the beginning cutscene didn't really talk about other nations, so invasion from what?
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I won't be staying long.
I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway,
Yeah.
you don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I'm a little sad though. Her design is so good. Why is she wasted as a shopkeeper? At least it looks like she has some importance to the story. Or probably was just more context. What's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't context this time. It was exposition. Maybe she was just being used for exposition. I was hoping we'd blend in with the crowd. No one noted that you're an Elder, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. I don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Gordon's old and Louise is stronger, so...
What are you playing at?
Step of His Majesty, the royal bloodlines completely.
Really now?
Recruitment center. What? Don't want to list us something? Just down this road if that's the case. Ulta enlisting, bloody hell, that'll be next. Wouldn't be such a nice day if Louise was in power. The mouth of this guy. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind. But let's just grin and bear it.
Let's go see.
Okay. I think the royal funeral will be held at Grand Cathedral. I think better when Lord Louise was still in control of the army. They're going to hold the royal funeral coming up. All those guards probably on their toes. Where's the? Oh, here it is.
All right then.
Why does it feel like lower? And oh, don't worry, you here. Okay, then more racism. Well, at least you know it's an Atlus game with how crude they can be. The people are, and realistic.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Alright, so I'm guessing this is where we're gonna put in our name.
Okay.
Memorandum. Recruitment Center Sancticism. A monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty. The religion majority across the United Kingdom is that preach that uttering the prayer of Closurier with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the Sanctus hierarchy is deeply intertwined with the kingdom politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affair. So I'm guessing the Almighty is going to be the final boss then. Magic, Magla, Magic Igniter, Gauntlet Runners, Royal Scepter, Royal Magic, Music, and Magic. The only thing here we never talked about was Magic Gauntlet. Often called Runners, a shorthand for general term for magic power, semi-automatic vehicles. Okay. Royal Scepter, we already know. Royal Magic, we already know. Music and Magic. Magic Igniter are basically wands. Magla is the actual energy in the air, and Magic is magic. Royal Capital, Grand Grad, Kingdom of Okronia. Okay, Portland Gallica, Prince Okronia. Oh no. Descendant heir of the throne of King Hyglodius V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. Hyperus tribe, the Dog Boys. Tribe recognizable by bestial ears and tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin color, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or for worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities. While their happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Rosciante tribe, one of the most populous tribes, the Elves. Long pointed ears are their most distinguished feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Rosciante women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key office. They are considered as influential as the Clemar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribe. So, wow, so instead of making the elves the magic tribe or the healing tribe, they're the warrior tribe. That's neat. The Clemar tribe composed a large population in all of the allied kingdom. The most distinctive feature are the horns, which grow on both sides of their head. Clemars have broad diversity of facial and body type, which has essentially made them average the Ocronian royal family or Clemar, and members of the tribe hold majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Elda, finally! The ninth tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8th tribe, they're condemned by Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teaching of the church. Their population is so small that even seeing one in public is rare. They face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main city don't believe they exist. Okay, but what are my distinct features? Is it just the eyes? Gallica, a fairy who accompanies traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for a special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battle, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than Traveling Boy. When it comes to sensing Magla and knowing magic, though, she becomes heated when her personal values are tested. She is a reassuring travel companion. Orden. Astibun Foden, the 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctus, and as such is the leader of the Crown Theocracy, despite hailing from the Rock tribe rather than the more common Clamar or Stiante tribe. He enjoys a broad base of support in the turmoil following the sudden death of previous king. Many view him as something as an interim king, giving his position as the leader of the moderate faction. Okay, then.
You got this.
I think that should be everything we needed from the memorandum.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Wow, this guy's a charmer.
But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Give me a second. We haven't actually had that many frame drops lately.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
Okay, this guy's way too uppity to just be a background character. Plus, he's so handsome.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
I'm gonna guess he's actually a very important person. Is about to fuck this guy over.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Are we gonna die?
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
How is he more accommodating to us than the other guy?
What brings you to enlist?
Okay, so I guess the other guy's just biased against lords, and I need the money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work.
I figured that would be the better one.
What can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I get a sharp mind, take a lot of punishment. I'm small but quit. I've always been. Why do I get the feeling this is gonna decide my stats? I'm gonna go for tanks.
I can take a lot of punishment.
Really now? I'd not have guessed. Sounds like an invitation to me.
No.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Please enter the name of this protagonist, Sleepy Nubis. No! I can't write it down! You know what? I do not want to put in Nubis, so I'm gonna go for my one of my other names, Lowell. It is not my real name, but it is a name I've used in other games years and years and years before. Lowell. Yes, Lowell.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Wait, this guy was actually nicer than I thought he'd be. I mean, not nicer, but I mean, better than the other one. What a long line. Guess we have no shit but to wait our turn.
Let's
Unmode.
hurry.
Well, that wasn't too much about now, was it? We'd better get in line or they'll start to suspect us. Oh, hey! Young nobleman. That was... Oh, it was that. Listening as well. The line starts behind me, if so. Was there something you needed? You really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty of charge. I am a noble, just the countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Oh, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Join the queue. At least he's handsome. He has looks going for him.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? It's something like,
Next.
Alright.
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others.
Nope.
Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh,
wow.
Forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thank you.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Oh yeah, no, the frames are dropping hard right now. I can see it on... Wait, why? Oh, whatever. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Sorry about that.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms like I saw in the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's
Okay.
sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Okay, so we're already going to where we have to go.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey. You awake?
Aren't I supposed to be resting?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just... have a
Oh my
lot on
god, the
mind.
grippers. The
Can't seem
grippers
to
are
fall
free.
asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never get easier. It's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some
No
people
one
are
does.
even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The
What?
prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
But at least we're finally getting some more exposition on the whole
speaking
on the whole story.
I can give you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
It's just a love note. It's just a notebook filled with love letters.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Ah!
Wow. So
That
not
is
even
a
any
fantasy.
fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows.
Ah!
Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
Nah, they never are. There's always an excuse.
I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Good night. Okay, you know what? I'm liking Gallica. At least she doesn't seem like your generic waifu character. Well, to be fair, she's a fair. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure one of the Shin Megami Tensei boys ended up with a fairy. So I can't actually say that.